as a woman, you should be able to display that we do have similar abilities to the man.
Like a number 2, so he need that lawyer money, plus that 6 Sawyer money on his second body. So you don't want no more with money. Polly got the word that somebody turned the foreman on him. Remember when he banged on Tony Brother, spin the corner when he let the clip roll on him. Going crazy thinking about who told on him. Time ticking, doors about to close on him. Them boys on the way to see the judge forewarned. Mother shit, tryna get him sent for. Them young niggas bending backwards for him like it's limbo. Somebody gon' die. Mother shit, tryna get him sent for. Them young niggas bending backwards for him like it's limbo. Literally.
I really look up to the women in Krump. From the little girls all the way to women that started that are OGs like Daisy, like Miss Prissy, Coco, and a few others that are from back in the day. So I just want to say just to be encouraged as a woman in Krump and never give up on your goals and dreams. So just be encouraged to never give up. I know this is a male-dominated field of dance, and it's really hard to get out there in session and Krump, but just be confident, keep your head up, and always, you know, just lab and stay consistent, and don't give up on it, because Krump is hard and it's never easy, and it doesn't get any easier, sad to say, but it's worth it.
I Krump because Krump gives me feeling and emotion like no other dance. I mean, I have done almost every style in the street dance world, and Krump is something completely different. And as I said before, I always lean more towards more aggressive kind of style. I had more aggressive kind of hip hop when I was battling, and I was really good at hitting, and I always had more control. So I feel like naturally I lean to more manly styles, and I feel like Krump was just the perfect place for me. Why I Krump? There was things in the past that I let out in Krump right now, like drug problems. I let it out in Krump right now, and that's where Krump really helps me release the emotion. And I do have a lot of passion in me that I like to release, and I think the best way I can release it is with Krump. When I Krump, it makes me happy. That's why sometimes I smile when I Krump, and I really mean the smile. It's not just a character, because it really makes me happy. I wish that females got as much respect in Krump as the males do, but on the other side, I also feel like the females, even me, we really need to step our game up. And I know it's hard, and it's way harder than for the guys, but we really do need to step our game up. And my personal message to the ladies, it's really important to love yourself and to create and improve your uniqueness. Fear is what can push you, and that's that challenge that you need to cross to get better. A challenge that you need to grab, and you need to go for it, you know. You need to push. Don't be afraid, don't be scared, just do it.
So I've been dancing since about 2001. I started off as a clown dancer, like everybody else. That was in Rise. I was intrigued, you know, by Krump though, because coming out of clowning was all about just like the entertainment aspect, you know, and having fun, something to do after school. Of course Krump was that too, but you know, the rawness, it appealed to me differently, delivering some type of message, something I was just like, yo, this is dope. That'll just like, you know, hit you in your spirit in a sense, you know, not even understanding what that is that young, but just like, yo, this is something about this that's different. So clowning was, you know, it was fun, it was a good time, but Krump, it meant something. You know, with Krump, I respected just the element of being able to create whoever it is that you want it to be. You can be, you know, just this raw character, this buck, you know, and nobody's judging you, nobody's looking to talk about the faces that you're making or the movements or how crazy you're getting or talking while you're dancing. It was just like, it was a language that was just understood amongst, you know, your fellow Krumper, you know, and I thought that was really cool, especially being a female, you know. Typically in society, you know, you're taught to be this Not that submissiveness is a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? But just, you know, the expectations of female to carry yourself in a sort of a poised nature and just be, you know, sort of conservative and contained, and, you know, it's, well, I don't know, now it's kind of different, but I feel like throughout time, you know, it would be looked at in a shameful manner to just be like out here crazy and wild and rough. Early on, I feel like it was definitely a release. It was therapeutic. It was a way that I can channel problems, issues, whatever I was feeling, dealing with the pain of being a, you know, a young female without your dad and without receiving, you know, a father's love, you know, and just kind of having sort of maybe times of an identity crisis. I would put a lot of that energy, you know, into the movements, into what I was feeling. My place as time progressed, because a lot of girls, you know, from back then, you know, no longer dance. Now, you know, it's a whole new generation, but, you know, coming into the Rise thing, I felt there was maybe like a certain responsibility with it, just still being one of the girl Krumpers to like really push it. As a woman, you should be able to display that we do have similar abilities to the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tried to maintain some sort of body posture and control, and you know what I'm saying? I've never been a super technical dancer because I'm all about just the raw. It was about having that force and that power and that feeling so that people know. For where we are now, man, as far as females go, I'm really excited about what can happen in the future, and I feel like ladies just stay inspired. Just all empowerment, uplifting, moving forward. I feel like we could do some amazing things, and I feel like the world needs to see, like, just the army of rawness that the female can deliver. Just stay positive, stay focused, stay working, stay labbing, stay getting your information up. You know, stay humble. Humility is key. You know, God will raise you up when it's your time.
Road, nigga. Tony dead and his brother too. Streets talking every week, the cops coming through. And homicide scooping niggas out of Polly crew. Damn, he in some shit just like a number 2. So he need that lawyer money, plus that 6 Sawyer money. On his second body, so you don't want no war with money. Polly got the word that somebody turned the foreman on him. Remember when he banged on Tony, brother spin the corner when he let the clip roll on him. Going crazy thinking about who told on him. Time ticking, doors about to close on them. Them boys on the way to see the judge forewarned.